Caleb, wanted to ask you about the fumble recovery on the kickoff. At what point did you realize, or did you knew it was a fumble, right? You saw everyone around you trying to put the ball down and give it to Texas. Just your thoughts on how that progressed, and looking back, is that a bigger play that you made than maybe West Virginia strip and sack a touchdown?
I don't know. Progression through the play. We're going to kick it to the left. I'm on the left. And so then our goal is to run 20 miles per hour on kickoff. And so I got a good get off because I knew we were going to kick it to my side. Sometimes I'm a fold guy. And then I was sprinting down, and the wedge was coming to me, just like I saw in practice. And then I was trying to read where the kick returner was going to go, and then I read it right, played the gap, not the man, like they say, and then I actually ripped the ball, kind of like you would, like, kind of back in like junior high. Like, it was weird. I grabbed it and then just turned with it and then just took it, and then everybody else was looking for it, but it didn't hit the ground or anything. Like, I just grabbed it and just stripped it into my chest and just held it. And so then I'm sitting there hiding, just kind of like holding it, and I see everybody looking for the ball, and then I like run out and I'm holding my hand up, holding the ball out, and it just goes crazy. So it was cool.
Did you know are you familiar with Worthy? I know you're from Fresno. You're both from Fresno. Do you know him personally?
Now, I don't know him personally. He's like, 6 years younger than me, so I think 5 years. But he played on the same 7-on-7 team I did, and so we kind of got that same legacy with DB Guru and everything that Tony Perry built back home. And so I got a picture with him after, and Viney played on Guru back in the day, Coach Chip Viney. And so, I mean, we all have that same legacy, and it was really cool. And he balled, so, I mean, Fresno got to put on. It was fun to get to strip him, though, because I'm the old cat from Fresno, so it was cool.
Thanks, Caleb. Hey, have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Go to Bob Prisbillo and then Jason Kersey after that. Bob?
Caleb, it's your final OU Texas game. Did you take a moment to soak it all in after the clock hit 0?
Yeah, I mean, it was weird, though, because everybody got to storm the field. I was like, whoa, this is a miracle. I've never had that happen at OU. So it was funny. There was just a bunch of people in your face. And so it was cool because my mom got to come on the field. That's her first time being on the field all 6 seasons. So that was really cool to get a picture and do that. But yeah, I tried to beat Jay Hall to the flag, but he knew where the flag was. I was over there first. I'm looking around. He ran right to the flag and knew it. And so I was like, dang, all right, you got it. So yeah, I was trying to get the little flag, the little whatever it's called. But yeah.
Let's go to Jason Kersey and then Jenny Carlson after that. Jason?
Hey, Caleb, wanted to ask you a little bit about the offense. Can you talk a little bit about what, as a team leader, the spark that Caleb Williams gave the offense, and a little bit about his performance from your perspective?
Well, yeah, coming in and having that long touchdown run first, that was really cool. I mean, Caleb's it's funny, when he came in, he's like my freshman I was like assigned to, like, under the table, you know, like you kind of, being an older guy, you can get assigned to a player. And he was the one that I had. I don't know if it was just the name or because he was highly talented or whatever it was, but he came in and that was my guy. And so I tried to get to know him as best as I could throughout the off season. But I mean, you could see he's a freak athlete. He ran, I think he hit 22 in the off season, doing flying 40s or whatever, flying 50s, flying 10s or whatever they call them. And he's just a good athlete. And he came here for a reason. It was the spark we needed for sure. Came in and did what he needed to do. And I mean, brought us back as a freshman in this game to do that. I mean, I'm so proud of him. And yeah, I love the kid for real. So.
Thanks a lot, man.
Go to Jenny Carlson and then Ryan Chapman after that.
Caleb, you mentioned this is 6 years for you, and how many OU Texas games you've been involved with. You've been involved in some classics, though.
Yeah, 7 of them.
Jeez, I can't even get the count right. Sorry. I mean, can you put into perspective this rivalry? And I mean, the last one might have been the best one you were involved with.
Yeah, 6-1 because we got to play him that one year in the Big 12 as well.
Right.
So yeah, 6-1, and this was my 4th one actually playing in. So I mean, real important to me to go out with a bang. But I mean, this rivalry it's crazy. The fan there, I saw a fan get kicked out today, just not minding my own business, just behind coach. I see a dude getting walked up by security. I mean, these people really like bleed their colors and really fight for them. And so, I mean, it's so special. I knew it was special my freshman year, and to really contribute to the game and contribute to the win is even more special this year. And I did in the past, but not as much as I feel like that play was today. And so, yeah, it's awesome. And I love the OU fans and how they were drowning out Texas all day long. So.
Got time for a couple more, guys. Let's go to Ryan Chapman and then Myron Patton after that. Ryan?
Hey, Caleb, you guys did a lot better job containing Bijan Robinson in the second half. Just from your perspective, what do you think went into that from the first half over the second half?
Tackling's always been just a mentality. It's just you got to know, like, okay, yeah, this dude's elusive. This dude can run you over. He can do both. And so I think once you have that in your mind, it's like, okay, now I just got to go tackle him. Like, it's just you got to set your mind to it as a defense. As an individual, you have that one-on-one. You can't be tiptoeing. You have to go make your play. And so I think more than anything, it's just a mentality, and everybody understood, like, it was going to take everybody to get everything done and to get this dub. And so I think it was just a mentality check, and everybody was ready to go, and they did well.
Okay, one last question for Caleb, guys, from Myron Patton. Myron?
Yeah, to follow up on that, which was the bigger deal that helped you guys in the second half? Is it taking away the running game, or the pressure you guys were able to put on Casey Thompson, sacking or forcing out of the pocket some bad throws?
Honestly, that's hard to like put one because they're both so important. Like picking one, and I haven't seen the film, but I don't know. Like I said, it was just a different mentality. The second half, it was like you guys have to go get the quarterback. You have to go tackle him. Like if you want to win this game, that's what needs to happen. And so it's hard to pick a more important one. They're both equally as important. You have to rush the passer. You have to cover. You have to tackle the running back. And I mean that's just defensive football to a T. And so pick one over another, I don't think that's possible. And I haven't seen film, but yeah, we did well in the second half for sure.
No more quick one. The turnover. They hadn't made a mistake until you got the fumble recovery. How big was that? I mean, were you obviously want to get takeaways, but how important was that to turn the tide? Because you guys had made all the mistakes up to that point.
Yeah, I mean, you win the turnover battle, you win the game. Today it was different, but I guess I made a good play at the right time, and we kept ourselves in the game up to that point, even though we had made so many mistakes.